instructor.
I am.
May I instruct you?
Would you be so kind?
I can. Despite everything, I like Mustangs.
Don't let the car fool you. I'm not a crazy.
I've found that the new Mustangs are not driven by crazy people, fortunately.
Have you been in that one yet?
No, is that driven by a crazy person?
I don't know, but it's one of the new ones, and I'm curious how they do.
I don't know. I think that might be the chief instructor's car.
I thought he was in the Blue Boss.
Oh, that's right. I get them mixed up. So I suppose we should go through the preliminaries. My name's Bill.
Bill, Charlie.
Charlie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So what's your experience?
I've did a couple stints on a motorcycle, and then I started coming to Friday at the track.
Okay.
This is my third time in Group 2, first time this year.
Okay.
Went over was it the Jefferson circuit a couple times.
Oh, isn't that fun?
Yeah, right when they did the expansion. Actually, it really made me wish for something with half the horsepower and 2/3 the weight. It really did, because it's like a short track, and I don't know if my car's geared wrong or what. So I'm like, right now I'm trying to work on. This is the part that gets me. Maybe you can help me.
Okay.
I followed the Miata with her over there with the door open.
Yep.
Like her. I followed her line on the Jefferson circuit, or tried to as much as I'm able in this pig, and afterwards I couldn't keep up with her. I just couldn't. 2 turns later, she was gone. So afterwards I pulled her aside and I said, "Hey, what's your secret? What do you do?" And she goes, "Well," and she was talking about, and she goes, "What are you driving?" And I said this, and she goes, "Oh, you got a high horsepower car. You're going to do a different line." And I was like, "Oh, really? I thought it was all, cut the apex." And she was like, No. I don't have time to do it with you, but you'll never catch me on my line." So that's where I'm stuck of what's the high horsepower line. And I'm not trying to, you won't see me doing anything above $1.25 on the straightaway. It's pointless. I know the car goes too fast, and I know it starts to do its dump truck like it's a dog rubbing its ass on the carpet at $1.25. I'll let people go by me on the straightaway. I know it goes fast on the straightaways. I want to practice the turns.
Got it.
So it's that I'm trying to work on my line and trying to be smooth.
So I think, the variation in line that she's talking about is going to be fairly small. In a little lightweight, low-power car, you kind of try and make the arcs a little bit bigger. You bash the apexes, you run over the curbs, and you try and keep as much mile per hour as possible. A high horsepower car, you don't have to do that as much. You don't have to, hit every curb. Once you come out, you can get the power down. The secret is to get into the turn in such a way that as soon as you're past the apex, you can hammer that gas pedal and get rolling. So I think the secret to that is, slow in, fast out. Always a fact, no matter what the car is. So it's adjusting your entry to the turn so that you get a nice smooth entry and get the maximum amount of opening on the exit.
Gotcha.
Turn 1, it's really easy to demonstrate that.
Yeah, it's an increasing radius turn, so that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
but even in turns that are a pain in the ass, like 6 and 6B, you go down the hill and then you turn 5's that real hard right. Even with a car like this, you could still get some power down there. It's all a matter of making that arc as big as possible and just feeling the car. Smooth as fast, slow in, fast out.
Jackie
all
Stewart,
that good stuff.
smooth as fast. That was his whole gig.
Smooth as fast. And it's really, really true.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
I like it.
So, other than that, do you have any other objectives for the day?
Only that, it's been a whole winter.
Yeah.
And I'm driving like a 4-wheel drive truck badly. So she stays in the garage most of the time. It's just time to get reacquainted with my car, frankly, and get my shake the rust off. So I just kind of want to be careful, be smooth. I wish I could leave my traction control on, but when I start to slide, it cuts my fuel off, and the supercharger hates that. So I leave it off now. But
Okay.
I did take the panhard bar off. It has a Watts link, so it's a little more.
Had a Watts link and a panhard?
No, I took the panhard bar off.
Oh.
So it's a little. Where I'm going with this is it's a little smoother than it would be.
Okay.
Praise God. There it is. Tell me a story. Am I good?
Good. So you know the drill. Stay to the right. Accelerate as we come out.
Yeah, and I can just go sideways, but that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Poor guy in the Miata behind me, right? I shouldn't say poor guy.
So first couple of laps around, you're rusty, the car's cold, the tires are cold, brakes are cold. Everything up to temperature and speed. I think they'll keep the yellow out for probably the first couple of laps.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll start waving and pointing. I may occasionally put a couple of fingers on the wheel. Or I may put my hand on top of your hand. I won't take control.
Okay. Yellow, standing yellow.
Yep. Just means you can't pass, that's all.
This is a hard one for me. The VIR has the same kind of downward keep on the gas thing, and it's.
Well, the secret to this one is to start all the way from the left-hand side of the track and get your eyes all the way down the track, looking all the way toward that inside edge at the bottom. And then just make that as big an arc as possible. And then this one is just one nice big loop.
Yeah,
Pretty much one
if
set.
you can hold your set.
Yeah. This one is getting your eyes up as far as possible and going out nice and smooth. And then from here you should aim for the flag station and just go straight on. Now that was interesting, when you hit the gas and let the car rotate a little bit,
Yeah.
it wanted to come in.
Yeah, the sway bars are adjustable, and I kept it kind of on a neutral. I want to work on my driving. I'm sure I could make the car do a little bit better. Well, that's kind of, I slowed down a little too much there.
That's okay. That doesn't hurt my feelings.
She will rotate.
You don't have to stay all the way over on the right-hand side of the track.
We don't?
From the exit of one, you can just make a straight line for that turn in. Alright, so let's go a little slower here. Keep it on the left edge of the track. Put your eyes down to the right and on in. And then from here, you just let it out. And we wind up on the left-hand edge of the track in a straight line so we can brake in a perfectly straight line. And here, just let it come out just a little bit.
And tuck it back in. And then come around.
Yep.
Here's my arm. Whoa, easy, baby. Yeah, we're still
So we're going to miss this. That's okay. You don't have to. If we're going to miss an apex, don't try and drive it into the apex. That's called pinching.
I don't want to pinch it.
Because if you're applying power while you're pinching it, you go woo. I said, you don't have to hold quite so much steering as we come out of that. Now what's going on there is halfway through 6A, you're letting out a little bit of steering. You don't have to. Put your eyes up to the right. Look for the apex. Look for the exit. Look for the exit. Good. Now take it.
Yeah, like I did there.
Nice and late on that turn. So this turn is really easy to get your eyes up and look for that apex. As soon as you see it, look for the exit. Nice and smooth. This one is really, you hug it until that point. That was better.
Okay, let's pick this up.
Yep, all the way over here. Nice and smooth.
swinging out to swing in.
I don't think it's necessary.
I think it'd be good if I was trying to drift.
Well, a lot of people do that. My best guess is, they paid for the track days, so I guess they want to use all the time. That's funny. All right, so just go a little faster, and a little less. A tiny bit early, so we got to the apex a little early.
No, I was trying to make a little earlier. I think I got a little too early. Flag station's good. Breaking wide, smooth, big arc. Very good.
You feel it still tugging us there?
Yeah.
You can straighten it out a little bit sooner there.
Okay.
At the end of that, you don't have to keep holding it in the turn.
A little faster entry this time.
Scale it a little bit. Now we went out to turn. We're a little screwed up here.
Yeah.
And still, you can screw that up and it still puts you in the right spot there.
There's my entry, there's my apex, there's my exit.
I think a lot of folks don't realize at the end of the turn you can really stop. So anytime you're forced to go slow, I find it's a great opportunity to just work on the line and being smooth.
Yeah, first thing I do when I hit the brakes hard is check my gauges, just to make sure everybody's okay. And yeah, I like that. Work on the line. Okay. There's my exit. Look at the shortcut.
Now you want to pretty much be in the short cone. You want to get your eyes up to the apex
So
before
there's my shortcut. There's my. So I see the apex. There's my exit. So,
we're actually heading like right for that spot right there.
got it. Got it.
There's one or two in there.
Yeah, I thought it was a Corvette summer actually.
Oh, that was about 40 years ago.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
We're a little off the apex a little early.
I'll let him go up here. Apex. There's my exit. Behind the wheel. Go. Probably go 5.5, frankly. Alright, here's my apex. Exit. See it? One behind the wheel. If you want to go faster, one behind the wheel. Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Nice and late there, and it just opens up the exit.
Okay, now you said straighten it out and then nail the brake.
Yeah.
Down to 3. Wow. It's like before I didn't have enough time to brake. That time I had way too much. I broke early.
Nothing wrong with that?
Huh.
That's up
Okay.
here.
Alright.
Now eyes toward the next one. Now your eyes should be looking for the apex of the next one. Your eyes should be looking toward the exit. Good. I think your eyes are definitely up there. It's much smoother. So I think you can do the same thing here. So get your eyes up to the apex now. Now get your eyes to the exit. So you still held it a little bit longer than I think we have to. Because you can feel when you straighten it out, the car is still kind of squirming, wiggling around.
Okay. Here's this. Next. Got a nice white outfit on. Nope, a little too jerky there because I missed this one. Let's hold right here. Catch this. I'm going to pull off.
Yes, that's fine. Get all the way out to the, don't go past those cones, but let's get past that cone. That's good. Stay in the car, stay belted in.
Stay in the car, stay belted in?
Yes, because cars coming down the front straight, if something goes wrong, they could wind up smacking us.
Understood. It doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't smell good, I'm afraid.
It smells like a belt.
Yeah, I wonder if your supercharger belt popped.
Could be.
But as long as more smoke isn't coming out, we're good.
Yeah, part of me wants to get out and look.
I totally
Fight
understand
the
that
urge,
urge.
right?